Hey everybody, Raymond here with the Evercrafter, and welcome to Live Sales and Crafting Down South, Flocktail Hour. Flocktail Hour is brought to you by myself, Raymond, the Evercrafter. I am based out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I make stuff. So if you're seeing this part, it's probably a replay. So go ahead and hashtag replay down below. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and if someone sent you, or how you found out about me. I'm going to get myself pulled up on my laptop so I can read some comments, and I'll be right back. There we go. Say hello as you come in. Let me know that you're here. If I don't break something already. Hey, Sandy. How are you doing today, Sandy? Hey, Tassie. How are you? Hey, Patty. I was like, I know I see people in here. The comments just aren't rolling yet. Hey, Tammy. Hey, my Georgia girl. I almost called you my Louisiana man because that's what I read. How you doing, my Georgia girl? Hey, Debbie. Thank you. Hey, Sharon. Bestie. What's up? Hey, Marissa. Jay Woods. Bow, bow. Hey, Shannon. Sister. I wish I could learn the rest of the words to that song so I know what they were. Hola, Liza. Hey, Stephanie. So, well, hello, Daddy. That's my dad, y'all. Hey, Daddy. Love you. Tonight, we are making something based off of a question I asked y'all earlier today. Well, like a few hours ago. That's what... Thank you, Marissa. So, every first Thursday of the month from now on, we're going to do like a pull it type project. Meaning, I'm going to ask you every first Thursday of the month for random craft items in your craft room. I'm going to pull from that list. Nice, Stephanie. I'm working on mine right now. Well, not tonight, but mine's working in the other room. I'm working on mine in the other room. So, yeah. So, the first Tuesday of... Nope. The first Thursday of every month, I'm going to call it Pull It Thursdays. And we're going to go in... Hey, Sandy. And I'm going to ask that question every first Thursday of the month. And I'm going to go in and pick random items off that list and use those items to do my live that night. Meaning, there will be no plan for the first Thursdays of the month. It will all be decided within like an hour before my live. The hour I have before my live is when I'll pick the items and put it together to make whatever we're going to make. Show of hearts if you think that sounds like a great, fun idea. Okay. I think it sounds like a fun idea. And it's going to challenge me to see what I can come up with in that hour. So what I'll do is I'll ask the question typically on a Thursday at between 4 and 4:30 is when I'll ask the question. Then once I get home from work, because I work on Thursdays, I will sit at my computer, look at the list, pick the random items, Mama Jones, and I will decide what to make. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? So I just explained what we're going to start doing on the first Thursday of every month. We're going to call it Pull It Thursdays. And I'm going to make a post around between 4 and 4:30, asking for random items from your craft room. I will then, when I get home from work, sit down at my table, pull up the list, and I will pick random items off of that list to create that night's project. Meaning I'm coming into the live with no real project in mind other than what I've decided in that hour between work and my live. I have 2 hours, but part of that's driving. So, Jones, M. Jones. I actually do know what you said, but I don't remember what it was. But I did read yours. Hey, 3A. So, yeah. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Hey, Christy. I know, it's a brave decision, and I think what I came up with for tonight is going to be super cute. Keep in mind, this was decided within the last hour. And I have managed to prep. You said embroidery hoop. We are not using an embroidery hoop tonight. Do I own one? Yes. So keep that in mind for another time. Tonight, we're using clay. 3/8. That's what I'm going to be doing every first Thursday of the month from now on. So every first Thursday is going to be a Pull It Thursday. Yeah. Of course they would, Woods. Of course it would, Woods. Of course that would be your choice, Woods. That made sense to my head. Hey, Georgia. So tonight we are using styrofoam, clay, cookie cutters, glue, maybe sprinkles, rolling pin, because that was on the list, and I have molds here, but I don't know if we will use the molds. Kind of like a scavenger craft, yeah, but I get to do it. Yes, I said Pull It Thursday. That's what it's going to be called, Pull It Thursdays. Oh, before I even show you what we're going to do tonight, sister. The reason that I was laughing so hard is you was like, oh, the Dales? The Dales? We got it at the Dales? That's the reason I was laughing so hard. You were like, the Dales? Yeah. Pulling It Thursdays. Yes. So that's why I found that so funny, is because it was literally like, the Dales. Maybe I'm being a little bit more dramatic than you, but it was about that. It was about the same. Oh, I'm sure you will, Desiree. I'm sure you will. So, just keep in mind, every first Thursday of the month, I will post that post between 4 and 4:30. The Dales. She got her paper at Joann's in the Dales. The Dales. It was just really funny. Okay, fine. So, cookie cutters that we will be using tonight. Yeah, I've ran my... Oh, and I have resin eyes. Have I ever used resin eyes? Nope. Are we going to try them tonight? Yep. So, cookie cutters we will be using tonight. This is an oval, but we're going to pretend this is an egg. Okay? This is from my CD. Nope. See my 3D prints. Hey, ma'am. This is part of their shaker grouping, but I'm going to use it as an egg because my largest egg is this big. So we're going to use this as an egg. Styrofoam that we used, you'll see in a moment. Hey, Renee. All right, so we're going to make our cookie base. Sam was talking about the ducks. Hey, Trina. She was saying how they have chicken wire that is not meant to keep the ducks in, but it tries. Our cookie base. This is a whole bunch of random leftover gingerbread, skin, brown, white. This is just a whole bunch of random colors mixed together to get this. And you could say it's closest to Marie's gingerbread. We could say it's closest to that. Hey, Rebecca. I do want to make this pretty thick. Because we're going to build upon this cookie. In other words, we're doing a cookie, but not just a cookie. Okay. So this may still not be enough clay. We'll see. Right. Chicken wire is not going to really do much if that duck is that big. Just saying. I'm probably making a mistake here by not oiling the cutter. I guess we'll find out. Temporarily they will, Renee. I have some in there. If your clay is really moist, it's going to stay in there longer. I put some drier clay in there. It dried out. But you can go in and spritz it with water to keep it moist a little bit longer. Hey, Christy Martin. Okay, we're going to see if this works. Like I said, I probably should have used some oil. Oh. Well, it came right on out. And I went, that's just over ½ an inch. Hey, Maria. Hey, CC. Hey, Rolf. See how far you make it. CC, we're playing a new game tonight. And I'm going to be playing this game the first Thursday of every month. I'm going to put a post on my page around 4:30 Central Time. So that would be 5:30 Eastern Time. Asking for random supplies out of your craft room. Once you post those random supplies, when I get home from work, I'm going to sit down, pick some of those supplies. Hey, Marianne. I'm going to sit down, pick some of those supplies, and create a project with those supplies. Meaning I'm going to be going into the live pretty much no real method, no madness, just going. So that's going to be our new game for every first Thursday of the month. Tonight we picked cookie cutters, styrofoam, scissors, nope, rolling pin, resin eyes, and clay. Aloha, Kathleen. All right, so this is going to be our egg. Great idea to use this. If I wanted to, I could cut off the bottom to make it a little flat on the bottom. So let's do that. We're going to cut off just a little bit though. Yeah, I just want it a little bit flatter on the bottom. Okay. So far we've used our clay and one cutter. I have something over here that we've already worked on to go with this. We do need to make this a little larger. So I'm going to pull out my little trusty little thing here. Hey, Justin Green. How you doing? I am now... I'm going to take a Sharpie and draw a line on my plexi. So that I see my current shape. Hey, Misty. So I can see how big it currently is because I want to smush it out some. That way, there we go. So just to show y'all how much bigger it got. So I smushed it down some. Let me put it back on here and I'll show you how much I squished it out. So that's how much bigger I made it. About a quarter of an inch or so wider. That way, when I cut the other one to put on top of it, it will, oh my gosh, Carly, your new name is showing. Congratulations. So excited for you. It may have already been shown and I just didn't see it. But I'm super excited for you. I'm going to cut that bottom one more time just because it got a little off. There. Congratulations, girl. Waited long enough, huh? You're going to have to go back to the beginning and watch the beginning part to see our new game that we're playing every first Thursday of the month. It's going to be fun. I think you would enjoy it too. You should do it too. Carly should do it too. Twin, where have you been? All right. Well, hello, my sister from another mister. Hope you're feeling good. All right, so there's our egg cookie base. The egg itself, we're going to do our egg in turquoise. I'm sorry, teal. Or do we want to do our egg in teal or pink? We're going to do teal. I'm sorry. We're doing teal. You're home and resting? Good. I'm going to give you a little while before I get on to you. So I'll get on to you later. This has some dry spots in it. Dang it. This bag of clay is so old, y'all. Okay. We almost used it all. I have a whole collection of dried up clay over there. Hey, Albert. Hey, Robin. All right, so what we need to do is take our color here and we're going to do the same shape again. Thank you, Robin. So we're going to cut that same shape out again. Banana. How you doing, ma'am? What are you doing, ma'am? Now, watch this be the one that gets stuck. Yep. Yay. So I'm going to have to hold it. It's fine. I'm going to try, I've seen one of y'all do it. I don't remember who it was, but I'm going to try the whole baby wipe situation. We are playing a new game, Anise, my sister. It is called Pull It Thursdays. I put a post up this afternoon asking for random items from a craft room. Now, I'm going to do that every first Thursday of the month. And when I get home from work, which is usually leaves me about an hour and 15 minutes most days, I'm going to sit at my computer, go through that list, pick items off of it, and decide what to make that night using those items. So I'm going to go into the night with no true plan on what to make. But tonight we're making a Easter-inspired cookie using items from the list. So we're doing cookie cutters, clay, styrofoam, maybe a mold, resin eyes, and there was something else. Oh, a rolling pin. Hopefully this works this time. Yes! Sorry, I got excited. Put that over there. Close these back up so they'll dry out. All right. So y'all saw my Canadian mother use these the other day. These little pieces that she got on the Temu. I'm going to use the large wavy one. And we're going to cut our egg in half. But not exactly half. We're going to actually cut the middle out. Okay. So I'm pushing that down. Pick that up and pull that away. Okay. So there's one piece. Hey, Tina. Thank you. These are great. Yeah. Now I'm going to come down here. I'm taking out a pretty good chunk of it. The reason will make sense. And I kind of messed that up. Let me fix it. There we go. I mean, I guess I could have just recut it, but we're not. All right, so we cut that much out. Let's put this clay back away. We might have to get some more of that in a minute. But for now, that's all we need. And I saw where Albert said to do the egg half and half. And I may do that on another one. But not this one. Alright, so I want to put my bottom section on. I have to cut the bottom of the egg. Okay. Okay. So I put my bottom section on. I need to put this on something so I can pick it up and stuff. Oh, it picks up easy. Okay. Now, I probably could have used some glue on here, but I did not. It is wet on wet, but we know how that can go sometimes. Now the top half, I'm not putting it on. I'm just seeing if I like the placement. I do. Okay. Put that back in there. That to the side. All right, so there's our bottom half of the egg. So it's cracked. So if an egg is cracked, what does that typically mean? What does it typically mean when an egg is cracked? It needs a chick. Yep, he needs a chick. Hey D, I didn't see you come in. How are you doing? Or true, it could be a bad egg or an overboiled egg. But we're going with chick. And yolk. So the yolk's on you. So y'all may not know this. Did y'all know? Sam, I'm telling them our secret, Sam. Sam, I'm telling them the secret. So I hope you're ready for the world to know that I'm telling our secret. I messaged Sam earlier this week. don't know why y'all's egg prices are so crazy. Let me just throw that out there real quick. I checked 2 stores today because I knew this would come up tonight. Walmart, a dozen eggs is $4. Dollar General is $3.29. Yeah, $3.29. Why are y'all's egg prices so high up there? I don't get it. Yeah, but I double checked today just to make sure that I wasn't missing it because Corey typically gets the eggs. But I saw them today and I was like, yep, ours are not like that. Show you up there. Anyways, back to mine and Sam's secret. Me and Sam are writing a musical. We've already wrote the chorus to our first song. Just saying. Yep. And it's going to be sung in the style of puppets. Yeah. They're chick, right? That's crazy. Like I see, I see everybody talking about how much they are. Oh, I paid $3.29 for gas yesterday. All right, what I'm doing now is I'm taking a little bit of yellow. This is Bo's yellow. Hey, Marcella. And I'm actually going to take, I shouldn't put that away yet. I'm going to flatten that out some. I am going to put glue on this one because this clay is not very sticky. I'm going to cut off the bottom. That didn't go as planned. Let's try that. That's better. I also, though, I get my gas at Sam's, so it's cheaper than the regular gas station. I think our regular gas station is like $3.59. Okay. So I will put a little glue on the back of that. What is that little yellow part going to be? That's going to be the chicken's body. Marcella, we're making a chicken popping out of an egg cookie. Oh, wow. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be playing a new game every Thursday. I talked about what the game is on my live. Earlier in the live, but it's going to be called Pull It Thursdays. I'm just putting a little super glue on the back of this, and then because I cut that same jagged area, I'm going to push it down into that and push it down some. You almost did that. So the hard part is going to be the next step. Are y'all ready to see my chicken's wings? All right, so that's the chicken's body right there. You're not even gonna say nothing this time. He's so strange. Corey's home. He is a mess. He is a mess. All right. So, I made them ahead of time. Oh no, y'all. They're stuck. Okay, I was able to get them off. Let's not ever do that again. There's one of my chicken's wings. Okay. Let me grab the other one. Hopefully it comes off. Yeah, okay. There's my other chicken wing. Let me double check this here. Yep, that'll work. So now I'm going to go in and put my other half on before we put the arms on. The reason I wanted to put the yellow on first is I want the egg to look like he's actually popping through. Hey, Jessica. All right. Now that I put my top on, I'll show you. So see how it sticks out? That's what I wanted. All right. One is going to be going upwards. One is coming downwards. I didn't glue them, so. Okay. Are we getting chicken coming out? chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, something macaroni. Hey, Linda. All right. So yes, there is our chicken wings coming out of the egg. So this one's pushing up, that one's pushing the top off. Okay? He kind of big birdish. All right. So I started the head, but I didn't. All I did was cover it and add a few little pieces of hair right there. I haven't done his beak and stuff yet. So that's going to be his head. And the head's going to go right there. Right, I made a busted egg. So it's going to be kind of like that. Right, the yellow and turquoise look really good together. All right, I'm going to set him to the side for a second. So this is the start of our the head. He needs an orange beak. Let me grab a little bit of orange here. Don't need very much. Considering that I only had an hour, a little under an hour to put all this together, I think it's going pretty quick and pretty well. All right, so now we need to make his little beak. Do I know how to make a little beak? No, of course not. But we're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. The wings, I'll show y'all how I did the wings. I thought some of y'all might like that. So this is my plan. It may or may not work for the beak. I'm taking little balls I made and I'm pushing them between my fingers and squeezing. Right? So I'm trying to get like this shape. Okay? I can see Woodstock, yeah. And my plan is to do that. That's not going to work. This clay is actually really needs moisture to it. I think I'm going to need a little bit more. Such a yokester. No. I don't think I know what that's from. I don't remember that line. I don't have my spray bottle in here, so I'm actually going to add a little bit of glycerin to it. Sometimes that helps. You can also use the glycerin to smooth out texture. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes just use water. Yeah. This orange is. I'm gonna have to get a different orange. This is gonna have to be a. This orange is super old. Oh, I don't remember all of that. Sorry. Yeah, that is a. I've had that bag of orange for a long time. So what I'm gonna do is get my other bag of orange. I'm trying to use up all my small bags that aren't full bags. What color is that? That's not orange. Let me grab my other orange. Hold on. This is soft from Glitz and Glue. It's a little brighter than I really wanted, but I had another orange, but I don't know what I did with it. That'll work. I had an orange by TCT Crafts, but I don't know where it went. Actually, I might have used it all when I was doing my the ginger. Nope, I can't think of what they're called now. When I was doing the candy corn men. Hey, V Landry, what you doing, girl? How you doing? I ain't seen you in forever. Ever. It's Mardi Gras time, V. Like I am trying to use up all my old clay. All right, we're gonna try this whole making a ball thing again and see if it works this time. I'm gonna flatten it and pinch it with my fingers. I'm gonna make another one. And do the same thing. Home skillet. What'd it do? We're making a duck, a chick. It has to be. I'm doing good. We're making a duck that's coming out of an egg. I'll show you in just a second. You missed Dolores B. He was in here a minute ago. All right, I'm gonna try to put the nose on. Not the nose. This is called a beak. It's gonna have a big beak, obviously. Okay, maybe his beak is too big. Yeah, we might have made his beak might be a little too big. I think his beak is too big. So I'm taking part of it off. We're gonna make this work. Somehow. I will make this work. I didn't like that beat. It was too big. Yeah, I think I just messed him up, guys. Yes, ma'am. Come on. We're almost there. Grab my ball tool. Hey, Holly. I'm just going in and pressing this down a little bit so that I have my spot to put my eyes on. Definitely gonna have a weird face. Just be okay with it, y'all. Yeah, they do. They do. Because he's looking a lot more like a duck than a chick. So how are you doing, Holly Cook? Yeah, I don't really like his face, but it's okay. Now let's talk about these eyes. I've never used these eyes, y'all, so I don't really even know what I'm supposed to do. I'm assuming, do they just glue on or they sticky back? Anybody know? I feel like they're supposed to be sticky back. They are. Okay, they are sticky back. Now let me figure out what color to use. Oh, I think we're doing turquoise. I just found a turquoise eye. There's purple, green, blue, blue, different blue, green, green, dark gray. I think those are supposed to go together. Those go, nope. That one goes with that one. Nope. Nope. Let me see if there's more in here. Nicole from Great Creations. There's more. Okay. I knew there was more little ones. Okay. Pressing the clay and glue. Got it. They will be, I think we're going to go with the turquoise because the egg is turquoise. So turquoise is kind of a blue. All right, so I'm going to, okay, I'm going to add some glue, peel the backs off, and stick them in there. And push them in to the clay. Okay, get a Q-tip. This is a Q-tip, not a toothpick. You add some glue to where the eyes are going to go. Dang it. Come on, glue. Where's my glue not coming out? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's entirely too much glue. That's entirely too much glue. Let's get some of that glue off. Yeah, that's way too much glue. That's going to be messy. Cotton buds? That's funny. Okay. So it's got a lot of glue, in case y'all didn't know that. Now let me see if I can get these backs off. Ha ha. Okay. There are massively big eyes, but they match his big old face. I think I'm going to, if I can remember, I'm going to start calling them cotton buds. We all know that next week I'll be calling them toothpicks again, so. Ha ha. Aha. Y'all, this is not a great character face. I'm just saying. You have eyes now too? Awesome. Okay. Now we have to get the head onto our cookie. Let me see here. Oh, that's going to be adorable. So do y'all know the one thing I do not have in here tonight? Toothpicks. I actually have no toothpicks in here. We will take one of these and just cut it down. That's what we'll do. Howard the Duck. Let's see. So I want him right there. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get it on there. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all, this is adorable. He's looking at like, what y'all doing out here? Huh? What y'all out here doing? That is adorable. I love him, even though he's not the greatest duck. So, I love him. Do we still want to add some sprinkles? I can show you the sprinkles I was going to use. This is the sprinkles I was going to use. This is Great Creations Faux Cupcakes Easter grass sprinkles. More is more. Okay. Let's put some on there. Write a character in less than an hour. What? You'd paint the jazz, you'd paint it. It doesn't look very sanitary. Let's add some sprinkles on. We'll put some at the top and maybe some on the bottom. We all know that I'm not a huge sprinkle person, so this is going to be fun. Because I'm trying to be better about using sprinkles and stuff. We could have stoned him. Dang it. Then I have to get stones out, though. And I don't have any stones out, so. Let me rephrase that. They're out, not in here, though. No problem, Tracy. How you doing? So I'm just spreading some of the glue. Getting it on there really good. Just doing it right there. Probably should have left it a little bit thicker, but it's okay. Okay. Dang it. Wax paper. Let's pick the cookie up and put on the wax paper. Oh, that's true. That's true. It needs 2 little breathing places. Okay, he can breathe now. He was going to drown. Good thing. I am. It's been good. So I'm making a mess. Because that's what I do. I love this mix, y'all. It's got jimmies and rhinestones. Some little disc in there. It really does. It reminds me of like an Easter basket. So I'm just kind of pressing them down in there and hoping they stick. And then I'll pick it up and see what falls off. Probably all of it. Let's see if any of that stuck. Shall we? Oh no. Don't go in there. Now I'm just going back in and I'm patting down what stuck. If it didn't stick, it's fine. Isn't it a great sprinkle? Like, when she put it out last year, I was like, Marie, now you know good and well I don't use sprinkles. Because at that point, I wasn't using sprinkles very often at all, even less than I do now. And she was like, "Okay, that's fine, but you still wanted it?" I was like, "Yeah, please, I would like to have that." So I don't know if all these are actually stuck or not, but we'll see. Y'all, that is so cute. Clearly they're not stuck because stuff is still falling off. I need my tweezers. And they're not in here. Dang it. Oh well. My comments froze there, but they're still working over there. I know those are not in glue, so I'm just trying to take them off. Or push them up to the glue. Same thing with that one. And if all these falls off, we'll just put some more on there. Thank you, Linda. I love those. So, there's our project tonight. And y'all, we got done in under an hour. With no real prep ahead of time. Why are you mad, Rachel? I mean, Rebecca? What's wrong? Don't be mad. Close that. Oh, nope, we gotta put our sprinkles back. And now I'll drop some more somewhere else. Thank you, Debbie. And we didn't waste too many sprinkles. Well, I did the wings, but y'all remember, all the prep I did was covered the head and the wings, and that was done in an hour beforehand. Yes, I'm going to show you how to make the wings. Well, I have some pretty big projects coming up that I'll be using this mix on, which is Marie's. This is my version. So I designed this mix with Marie based off of this mix. So this is my version of this mix. So to recap, yes, I'm about to. Yes, I don't know why I started to stutter there for a second. To recap, tonight we started our new monthly game called Pull It Thursdays. 4 o'clock, between 4 and 4:30 on the first Thursday of every month. I will put a post up asking you for random craft items. I will pull items from that list to do that night's project, which means I will only have an hour to pull the items and decide what we're making. So it'll be almost like we're winging it every first Thursday. Okay? So that should be fun. Let me put this on here. Like that. Yeah. I think that is just too freaking cute. Okay. So let me show you how we did the wings. And I'll show you the cutter I used for the wings too. So what I did for the wings, We grab some clay. You put 3 of them? Awesome. So we're going to be doing that every first Thursday. So I need to add that to the calendar so I don't forget. Did y'all also know that next Monday, this coming Monday, kicks off Mischief Makers Take Mardi Gras. Mischief Makers Take Over Mardi Gras event that me and Sam are hosting. So be sure and go see the flyer. It's on all of our pages. It is I, Sam, and Trent from White Bayou Wreaths and Supplies doing wreaths. And then you have Rachel from RK Ribbon Designs, Anise with Southern Bougie Creations, and Charlotte with Country Butterfly LLC, all making attachments. And they're all going to be Mardi Gras themed. And it starts on Monday and goes through Saturday. It's one designer every day. They all have different times of the day, but the flyers will be posted again on our pages. Okay? So be sure and be ready for that because it's going to be an incredible event. And then a week from Sunday kicks off with Sweet Success Studios doing the kickoff with our 5 sweet quickies to kick off the Crafting for Miss P event that we're hosting. Sam, you're terrible. You're fired. Anise was on here earlier. She's at home doing good. All right, so I'm used a holly cutter, just a holly leaf cutter. Cut out my leaf. Okay. What I did to make the wings, you can leave these, but I actually smoothed them out. By just using my finger, I pushed them in. Okay. I decided which direction I wanted my wings to go. Like one was going up, one was going down. So now that wing is shaped like it's going up. Okay. To do the feathers, super simple, y'all. Make little tiny balls. Roll them into teardrops. Squeeze the chubby part between your fingers. Start at the top, what would be the top of your feather. Put one. And do it again. That's right. And our girl Jay Woods is going to be teaching book folding tomorrow in the Beyond Bakes group. So if you're in there, be sure and catch that. So you just keep layering them till you get it the way you want it. And it's just that they don't even have to all be the same size. This is the part that takes the longest on wings. Because you can't pre-make all the little pieces. You know what I mean? You have to roll them as you do it. And all you want to do is just make sure that as you're putting them on, no, you're not really fired. You just want to make sure that you're following the direction of the wing. You know? Like on the sides. Hey, Jenny. Let me do the side real quick. That would be cute. If you liked those feathers. I absolutely hate those little feathers. I hate feathers in general because they get everywhere. So I'm putting a few more on there so you can see what I mean by the following the direction. A few years ago, for one of the Spanish Town, for one of the balls, I wore a great big huge pink feather boa with black tips on it. I swear I found feathers in the car for months. No problem. So see what I mean by following the shape of the feather, the direction. So like you just want to make sure you fan out. That way, because if you did them straight, it just wouldn't look like he's all like stretched out, you know. So that's it. That's how easy the feathers are. And you can do that technique on anything. If you did not want to do that, another option you could do. What's on my clay? Is just make your shape. Like make a giant teardrop. Squish it down. Shape it the way you want it. Yes, just like glitter. Take a little tool. I'll hold this up so you can see what I did. Like this would work great. You could do this with tweezers, a stick, whatever. See, that looks like a feather. So you could have easily done something like that. Oh, no problem. Like, and this one's super easy. Because you saw all I did was draw a line up the middle, and then took this and pulled it out. Like, stuck it on the clay and pulled it. So that gives you a great little feathered look. Like, I'm actually going to let that feather dry. So I'm going to leave that there to dry. What else you want to talk about? Got any other questions? Hello? Anything else? What else y'all want to know? What have I not told y'all about yet? We've talked about the Miss P event. We've talked about, oh, if you're not a member of Sweet Success Studios, Tina's running a special right now for new members. So go check that out. It's posted on all the coaches' pages. You want to know all the things, Jessica? I wish you were off tomorrow, Jessica. It'd be great if you were. See how quick that is? I really like that. I'm going to do something with these. Maybe something Mardi Gras themed. Maybe we'll do something Mardi Gras. Not today, obviously, but. Okay. We do one more. And then I guess I'll let y'all go. I'm sure Corey's in there wanting me to hurry up so he can eat dinner. I brought home frozen pizzas for dinner. He's been out of town, so he just got back today. Yeah, Indian inspired projects, that would be really cool. Well, there we go. All right, let me show you my duck one more time. I think he turned out super cute. No Susan tonight. Just me closing it out. So, just frozen DiGiorno. I don't even like DiGiorno, but they're on sale. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that comment. Ugh, it keeps going away. Well, that sucks, Essica. Well, I missed a comment. I saw something about a crown, but now I don't see it. What are you doing? Well, all right. Well, anyway, I'm going to go warm up some pizza, cook some pizza, microwave pizza, not microwave, put it in the oven. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Remember tomorrow to catch our Friday's Fabulous Fakers, as well as the Spanglish Amigas. Don't forget to also check mine or Sam's page to see the lineup starting on Monday for Mischief Makers Takeover Mardi Gras. And me and my chick here, my duck, yeah, my duck, say have a great night, be wonderful, make something wonderful, and as always, live happily ever crafter. Bye, y'all.